joining late, so he will come and start last.
Okay.
A shame, really, because he won the last race, didn't he? But
Yeah.
see what he can do from the back in that Mercedes. Yeah, looking forward to next season. We'll see what. Hopefully, have a couple more quicker drivers come across. Well,
Hopefully,
when we join up with Parabolical. So, and then Links as well, as we mentioned last week, being full time, of course. Well, it's full time now, but what I mean is, last season, of course. This season, of course, he only joined the middle of the season. He's won a couple of races. Looking forward to seeing him for a full season. But yeah, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Mexico for the penultimate Premier League race after last night's championship race. Absolute epic race. Just, well, no DNFs, no safety cars. Couldn't ask for better. Doubt we'll see the same tonight, because that'll be incredibly difficult if we can. Irish New Potato, first time WNR winner. And Treese and Farf making it 2 Ferraris on the podium as well. Right, this is the Premier League, and as Whitenet cocked up last night again, or whatever it was, Bill is the man in the commentary box. So he's going to be taking you through the qualifying and the race.
Sound. Let's get it started, boys. Premier League, I always get called up for the Premier, don't I? You had to stick with me for the past 2 weeks, and I don't know whether I'll be there for next week either. But yeah,
of course, Bill will be admin for our Thursday league next season, which is going to be our 3rd tier, and he'll be streaming that as well. So
you have to deal with me even more.
Yeah, lucky me.
Look, you're doing comms for the Champions League. Ooh.
I will be, yeah, on the Saturday, and I'll be racing. I don't know on the Thursday or the Friday. I'll be racing. Depends who can do what, really.
Yeah,
I'll just go wherever needs a car.
Are you racing today or not?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Links is a 20th driver when he gets in. But if it was any other track, I might have gone for a drive. But
fair enough.
Yeah, I don't like this track, as people found out yesterday. Mind you, again, give me driver of the day. I don't think anyone else voted me for driver of the day. They'll win the server.
Oh, here we go. Young Tommy saying evening young Tommy. Nunda saying my internet is good this week. Finally.
I find that hard to believe. It was awful racing with was it Singapore last week? I crashed out, but I was running really well up in the top. I was up in 5th, and Nunda was lagging all over the track. So that was good. A Tango saying dry. We had some rain towards the end of the League One race.
Yep, you did indeed. Nunda saying
the winner of that race will tell you.
Yeah, I'm awful in the wet, so yeah. Also, if it does rain, Mexico gets wet very, very quickly. Very quickly. I need to change my camera settings. Can I even do that here?
What do you mean?
Because my camera settings are customised to the camera settings I used to drive, like the TV pod.
Oh.
Yeah. So I can't change my camera on this for some reason, but oh well. Just have to deal with it.
Anyway, go for the grid tonight. I've got 16 Premier League drivers, including Links, who'll join us soon. Dylan is in the AlphaTauri. He's reserving for Konal. We've got young Tommy in the Red Bull as League One champion. He's reserving for Mr. Elite, who picked up his first points WNR last week in Singapore. We have also got Serious Mushroom. He's fielding for Siege last minute. Of course, he has got practice of racing last night. And then our 4th reserve is a debutant, ALR Silver champion, who I know from racing with him is incredibly quick. Troy A in the Alfa Romeo, partnering Denzo tonight. That's going to be a fantastic Alfa Romeo team. That be interesting to see what he can do. But I think first car on their outlap is the Red Bull of Tommy, unless he gets overtaken by that Ferrari behind him.
Tommy does not like this track whatsoever. You could tell.
He doesn't, does he?
You could tell from League One yesterday. He wasn't anywhere near the top, unfortunately.
Even still, he did incredibly well.
He did, yeah.
One of the tracks he hates the most.
And
he's
Tommy's
coming
going
straight
back in the pits.
Tommy.
You might want to put on the. I was going to say put on the mediums, but why would you want to do that?
Sure, well that's fun. Strange foot there from Tommy, but at least Marvsky being the first one on the lap.
Yeah, never done comms on this track before, so hopefully we'll have a championship race like last season.
Brilliant last night. Comms was brilliant last night.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed it on there. There's me, Vintage, and Justin in there, and Justin should be joining us soon.
If he isn't signing autographs in the crowd or not driving properly or whatever or anything at all. But anyway, Marvsky going through. I'll have to turn on the lap data and the telemetry. I haven't done that yet. Whoopsie daisies. So yeah, Malski, he's in the relegation zone. I don't know if he can still get out of it or not. Can he?
He can. Yeah, I'll have a quick look into the standings while Marski's on his lap. So it is tight, but Marski needs 9 points to catch up to Sweet MJP. Here he is. He did incredibly well. He finished 4th in the championship yesterday. He reserved in the championship, as did Potstuff. He's 16th in the standings. As we know, Denzo's a champion. Rick's finished 2nd. The battle for 3rd as Marski comes across the line, and he's 2nd now. Battle for 3rd is intriguing. Sully is on 134 points. Siege and Lynx both on 133. So, and obviously Sully's got the advantage with Siege not racing tonight, and Lynx is starting at the back. So Sully's got a big advantage there trying to go for 3rd. We see Marv do a 1:15.3 and German a 1:14.0.
Yeah, I think German's teammate Sully will be next across the line. In that Williams, he's gone with a 14 flat as well. Very close, already 300s between Sully and German. Already close in Q1, hopefully. Oh, as Dan Murphy's coming to the pit as well. He's obviously abandoned that.
Tommy has said in the comments that he just used his setup. That's why he went on a track. Dan Murphy, he's retired. He's done the same thing as Tommy, I think, just doing a lap less setup. They're both going to start at the back, Tommy and Dan. Tommy's making dinner, he's just reserving today, and then Dan does like to start at the back quite often, doesn't he?
Yeah.
There we go, Tommy's retired too, so those two will be starting at the back. Well, as will Lynx. Lynx will be starting last. That's the bottom 3 done already. We've only got 2 more places, 2 more drivers to actually go out of this session.
We do. Who's next across the line? Is it going to be Tango? It will be Tango in that McLaren. A 55.1 in the 2nd sector. It's a 14 flat in the final sector. And he's gone P1 there. And it's already 3. Look at under a 10th splits the top 3 already.
300s between the top 2 and then the next 2.
Mental.
Well, 1, 2 and 3. We just need somebody over 1:13.974 now. And Sean fails. 1:14.8 for Sean.
I think next across the line will be a Red Bull. Unfortunately, J-Story is just under 2 tenths down as finally he decides to join us.
Hello.
Here he is.
I'm here. Knackered.
Slacking.
So yeah, J-Story actually was just under 2 seconds up on his lap there. So he only set a 120, bear in mind. As he comes around the final corner now. What is it going to be? Is he going to stay tight? He's going to go wide, and it's going to be a 16.4 for J-Story. So
Mushroom goes a bit slower. I think Mushroom's got more in the bag than that. Pot Surf goes 4.
It's Mushroom racing, is he?
He is.
Brilliant.
So make it 11-1.
Yeah,
J-Story's not looking great in terms of relegation, but obviously he can't make Friday or Thursday races, so he'll be in the Sunday League. If he does get relegated, I think he needs a podium to stay up. So, yeah, it's not looking great for him, but anything can happen, as we know.
As you know, from Mexico last year as well, if anyone was around for that. And a championship, Ayrton going from 14th to 1st.
Incredible, isn't it? We mentioned it last night. Didn't have the same luck yesterday, unfortunately, for him, but...
Because he kept talking it up, that's why.
Yeah, that's probably why. My fault.
If you mention it too much, I think Sully's going to be the first one into the 13s here.
Going up.
There you go, 13.9. Already.
Should be through with that. I think the top 4 are safe.
100%. 100%. I think there's another Haas.
No, it's not Sweet. It's Mushroom again. I think he might be going quicker.
It's Mushroom. He is. He's 5 tenths up. He is 5 tenths up. I don't know whether that'll be enough to get him safe, but we'll see as he goes with a 15.7. Only puts him just ahead of J-Story for the moment. Next across the line will be a Renault Pot Stuff who goes into the pits, and then we'll have a Red Bull of J-Story who is going again. So done.
All these cars in sector 3 are just on out laps.
I was going to say, must have done 3 or 4 laps on those tyres, so must be trying to warm up his tyres to some extent. Who's just gone there?
Sweet MJP.
There you go.
14.5.
Sweet MJP, proving what he can do in that Haas.
Chazza. Where's Chazza? Oh, he's just come on the straight, Chazza. Sam Swift has already done a lap and he's invalidated.
Oh, that's a shame. It is really easy to invalidate on this track. I'm surprised that they only got 3 seconds yesterday.
Irish, that's what I say. Irish New Potato yesterday, he would have won even if he got some penalties. but not a single penalty.
He was the only one in that race to not get a penalty, I think, as well.
He was the only one. I think everyone got 6 or above, apart from him. Incredible effort, incredible race. One of the most dominant performances of the season. Led every lap as well.
Yeah. I always think what we should do is we should do what Sloth did. So all the champions from every league start at the back for every race. That's what we should do.
Yeah, Sloth did that, didn't he, yesterday, of course. Decided to start last. He still did. Oh, and there's a spinner. It's Chazza.
Oh, Chazza Janaya has had a spin. Oh, no.
Yeah, Chazza he's really picked up his pace this season, but yeah, he has had a few spins the last few races. Troye's gone 5th and Sam's gone 6th. Really close that is towards the top.
I find that, what was I going to say now? God, I can't remember what I was going to say. Yeah. That's good. Everyone who has a name change always seems to go a little bogged down a little bit. Just, I know if you know Clarkey, he changed his name to Ecos Clarkey, and he had a few bad couple of weeks of got a few unlucky spells, but he's back up to racing speed now. So.
Well, I think Denzo changed his name and he's going absolutely fine. As you see, Bradfield got up to P9.
Well, to be fair, he didn't get any points last week, did he? Or did he? I don't think he won the race.
Oh, I think Lynx won, didn't he, in Singapore? Yeah, Denzo did retire in the end. I think he spun on the safety car restart. Yeah. Good theory, that. You watch it, it'll be 1, 2, 3 today of Sully, Denzo and Chazza. 3 people have all changed their names.
Yeah.
Bottom 4 still in the pits here, so Chazza's come back in the pits. Denzo and Rick, they do tend to leave it late in Q1, and Dylan's been out. I presume he's invalidated. As we know, young Tom and Dan Murphy will be starting the back by choice.
Oh, Marvsky. Hello. Shiver me timbers. He's just completely cut the S's. He's just gone flat out for all of that grass and everything.
Getting back to the pits as soon as he can, isn't he?
Yeah.
Anytime he can get.
Are you allowed to do that in that league, in this league?
You are, yes.
I didn't even know. I would have done that before, but apparently.
Yeah. As long as, like I say, if you end up causing a crash, you're in big trouble. Yeah, but as long as you're doing it safely, then it's not a problem.
Oh, Bradfield's next across the line. Yeah, tight there, Justin. You got to go tight.
I think the top 9 are safe.
What's he going to do it?
I think the top 9 are safe there at those times.
Yeah.
Or sweet MJP, Bradfield and Nunda might feel they have to go again, but top 6 definitely safe. The next 3, not 100%, but I'm 90% sure.
Nunda got second last week, didn't he?
He did, yeah. His first podium in the Premier League, at least.
I was going to say.
Yeah, he was really happy with that. Dylan is out on an out lap then. We've got Bradfield just on in that.
Sam Swift will be next.
I think he's going to practice race run here, as we saw the other Ferrari tree slayer do yesterday, but he is backing off now. Might be going for another lap here. I think he's saving up, going for another lap.
I think yeah. Is he?
Oh, right.
No, he's in the pits.
Coming to pits,
just here we go. Very, very slow.
Has joined us.
I mean, he can always show us what he can do if he decides to set a lap but still go last. They can always do that.
Yeah, we have said to Lynx not to set a lap just because it'll put him through and knock another driver out.
Oh, okay.
And then it'll put him last. So it's not really fair on that driver that gets 16th then, because they'll, be pushed out by a car that's going to start last, effectively.
That is true. Yeah.
It's a game for being stupid for doing it. It shouldn't do it, but
let's hope next year's game is better.
Yeah,
with all the bugs and that.
Yeah,
I think I mentioned one last week where it was like if you retire, you start on pole.
Oh god, yeah, I've heard that.
So
Bradfield going again, he's in the pits.
I mean, Justin will start on pole every race if that's the case. But
top 3 are quickest in the sector each at the moment, saying Tango. So Sully's quicker in one sector, Tango's quickest in another, and then German himself, German in another. German himself is now on a lap. I think he's down next, his time at the moment though.
Yeah, 3.5 tenths down.
He's invalidated anyway, but he's safety through.
Yeah, 100%. Just doing practice laps now, aren't they? Just practicing. Serious Mushrooms trying to get through as well. Always Chazza next.
Dylan's in sector 2.
Oh yeah, Dylan is in sector 2. Serious Mushroom is just on an outlap, so we'll follow along with Dylan as he just exited the S's. He's coming up to the sector 2 line now. It's a 55.7 for Dylan in Sector 2. I think that's around about the same as Sean's. Very, very similar. You want to break earlier than you think for this hairpin. He's gone a tad bit deep, but he's kept the car in a straight line. Now coming around the final corner. What will the AlphaTauri driver be able to do? Is he going to stay tight to the right? Of course he is. And he's gone with a 14.8, and it puts him just ahead of Sean. As I said, those times were very similar. I was very correct by the looks of it.
Yeah, Lynx has retired, yeah, as we said he would. I'm not sure he's safe there, Dylan. He's in that group with Sean, Mushroom.
Yeah, Chazza and Denzo and Rick Dalton are still yet to set a time, remember. As Chazza goes up to P1 with a 13.4.
When he pulls it together, it is good, isn't it?
It is good.
It's just a matter of not spinning it. Denzo and Rick have just gone out together.
Nicknamed the time trial merchant by multiple people as Chazza, but he's really improved his race pace over the past few seasons. Yeah.
Denzo and Rick both on outlaps, you'd expect them to set. They leave it late as always, you'd expect them to go through, wouldn't you? But it is on track for invalidating, and if that was the case, then it'd be Marston and Jay Story going out at the moment as Mushroom just improved by that 10. He goes ahead of this battle between Dylan and Shaw now. So as it stands, it should all be okay, because Marston and Jay Story need to find quite a bit of time to get into that battle.
Rick Dalton's on an outlap, and Denzo, the two brothers, are on an outlap. We'll see what they can do. I mean, if next season, if they get lucky, they could be on the same team like they were for Parabolical this season, possibly. But,
yeah, they'd have see what the draw throws up.
Hopefully.
Looking forward to that, though. Looking forward to it.
Who's going to win? Who's in the lead of the fantasy after?
Oh yeah, fantasy league, of course. Yeah, we're running that next season as well. As for next season, with obviously having 5 leagues, it's going to be the exact same. You still just pick 3, and then yeah, there will be a slight twist to it, which I won't reveal yet.
Ooh.
Find out coming to the new season. But in terms of the fantasy league, haven't updated it from the last night's results, but the table is in the lead. We've got Menace Max with 363, Vintage in second with 359, Sloth in third with 356, I'm on 355, I think Shadows in fifth with 345, so 18 separate the top 5, incredibly close, and of course the winner does get to pick their car. They'll be excluded from the grid draw next season. They get to pick their car for next season.
No, very lucky. I mean, if you win what you're picking.
I haven't actually decided yet. I like the look of the Aston Martin, but yeah, I'm not 100%.
Yeah, if I could pick, I'd probably go with the Alpine or something.
Yeah,
one of the new cars anyway, something like that. I mean, they're all new cars, but one of the newer cars.
Yeah, I certainly wouldn't be picking Red Bull.
No, obviously. I think Red Bull and McLaren are the ones you want to dodge for next.
Yeah, they're the
next
same,
year.
really, aren't they?
Yeah.
Pretty similar. Ferrari's just got a green stripe, really.
I mean, if they have the Golf livery available in that game, which I very much doubt they will, then there's Rick Dalton.
Denzo, what can he do? He's now crossing the line.
Oh, it's going to be in the 13s as well. Ooh.
You attempt slower.
He is. Maybe that was a...
safety through.
Yeah, he's safely through anyway, but...
Is Marv and Jay Story now going out, isn't it? Don't forget we're about 40 seconds ahead of... Well, I think we are anyway. Not 100% sure, actually. Most of the time we are. Yeah,
I think they patched that, you know. I think they patched that because... I mean, I know that was there when I did comms in WNR Season 1, but I don't think it's there anymore.
I think it happened last night.
Man, everything I say is patched, it's not apparently, but... There goes
this
Justin.
Game doesn't patch anything. Oh, it's gone up to P9. It's a good lap there, getting on 3 temps. Is that scrub tyres?
I thought just to be on the safe side, you never know.
He's gone for a fresh softs there.
A fresh
which you might need in the race.
Oh, no.
Use 2 fresh softs.
Oh, that is a horrendous line from Marvsky. Oh, Marvsky!
Oh, saved that well, didn't he?
I think Marvsky needs to back out of this one, really. And he needed to back out of it as soon as he messed up his line in the S's, because as soon as you lose...
He's got to get to the line, though. If there's not this quality glitch, he's got to get to the line.
Oh, is he going to get there?
He didn't validate this next.
I don't think...
He's out,
oh,
yeah.
no, he's...
Oh,
my God. Is Jay Story out? Jay Story's out as well.
He's not. He's just crossed the line and started that.
Has he? I thought if Jay Story can push Sean out, which I very doubt will happen...
He's got to gain 1.3 seconds. Don't forget Sean and Dylan are both from laps themselves as well. Dylan's slightly down in sector 1.
He is slightly down, so I mean it'll still be bottom 5 who will get eliminated, but we'll see who gets fastest between Dylan and Sean. As you've got a Renault crossing the line, it's Bradfield who's
J Story's a 10th up.
going very slow. J Story is a 10th up. Sam Swift is a 10th and a half down. Dylan, we'll see what Dylan's on. I don't think it'll be enough for J Story. Dylan is almost 3/10 up on his lap. Is Sean up? No, he's a 10th and a half down. So we'll see if Dylan can go any higher. As he's coming through sector 3 now, that stadium section, which is also a baseball. It's also a baseball pitch. Wide. If you didn't know that already.
Yeah.
Dylan going up to P11. There you go. As Nunda's off the track.
Getting out of the way of J Story. It doesn't look like he's going to go through. He might improve a bit.
There you go. Sean pushes Serious Mushroom down. He's a 10th and a half up, but it won't be enough, unfortunately, for J Story.
There we go.
As he stays P17.
And yeah, Marcy and J Story, bottom 2. Well, Mr. Elite's actually in the bottom. He's second bottom in the standings, but of course he's not as many races, so 2 drivers that look like they'll be going down are the 2 that go out alongside Young Tommy and Dan Murphy, who chose not to qualify in links, who joined 8th, so he'll be starting the back.
Where is Dan Murphy in the championship, by the way? Just out of curiosity.
He starts last nearly every race. He used to do it sometimes, but now he seems to do it all the time. But he does still manage to get consistent points. Let's have a look. Dan Murphy is in P10, so he's got 51 points. He's scored his last 4 races. He's come 8th, 9th. 8th, 9th and 9th in the last 3, sorry. So he does manage to claw his way back up there, which for the field, for the talent these drivers, is pretty impressive. Racing .12 at the moment by quite a margin. Then I think Denzel will pull something out of the bag in a He's got more time than that.
In a jiffy. He's definitely got more time in the bag. I think Denzo's time trial time is a 1:12 something, so
yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if he got towards the 1:12s.
So, but yeah, it wouldn't. I think these top 3, maybe even top 4, maybe even top 6.
Well, German's got more time than that, I think.
Yeah, 100%. So we might see these lot get to the
near too.
Low 13s, high 12s possibly. I don't know.
I think the 12 might be a bit of push, but if anyone can, Denzo can.
Obviously, yeah. Nunda said, Bill, you're not bad in TT, to be honest. Yeah, my TT times are 13 flat. So, cheers, Nunda. Yeah, time.
Mushroom saying, gonna drop to the back anyway. Don't know who's fighting to stay up. So yeah, Sweet MJP and Pot Stuff, they're the 2 ahead of Marvsky, but Marvsky does need, I think, to almost double his points tally for this season to have any chance of staying up. So yeah, it's looking at the moment it's going to be Marvsky, Mr. Elite and J Story going down. But yeah, Sweet MJP and Pot Stuff, they'll still want to pick up a few more points just to be certain of it today, and they can obviously relax a bit more next week.
Nunda said it took the whole morning to beat my lap. I feel I'm quite happy about that.
Go on it, 2 minutes and beat it.
Yeah. Definitely. Tango said, I won't get out of Q2, so I won't get a low 13. I think Tango will get out of Q2.
Mushroom definitely won't get out of Q2 because he's retired the car.
Yeah, he wants to drop back, as he said in the comments. So, fair play to him. He wants the relegation lads to have a little scrap to try and get in the points. But
it definitely helps Sweet MJP and Pot Stuff, obviously. There'll be more of a gap between them.
Yeah, definitely.
And then Marv and J Story.
It's crazy to see how much the Premier League's really changed, because, I mean, Marvsky used to be, what was he, like in top 5 in the Championship last season?
Marvsky was 4th in the Championship last season, but because Argentina couldn't go up, we gave Marvsky the option to go up, and he did choose to go up.
Oh, my controller's died. Oh, God.
Yeah. There we go. I think first on the lap is Dylan. As you can see, he is on the soft tyres. He did it last night where he just did a banker first and backed off in the final sector. Bill tries to work out what he's doing with his controller.
Sorry. So do you beat that?
Yeah, we'll see a lot of cars go to mediums. If you're starting on softs here, you're going to struggle
I mean,
at the beginning for grip. You can do 10 laps at a real push, but you really start to lose it towards the end.
the strategy
Not quite
is medium, soft, soft. If you can get on the
that's
mediums,
a perfect strategy, I think.
if you can. I mean, for me yesterday, because of short qualifying, I did a soft, medium, soft, and that worked all right. There was a safety car lap 8. I pushed the mediums a little bit, and then yeah, so soft, medium, soft does work, but the optimum strategy is to have the better tyres at the end of the race. So medium, soft, soft is the way to go.
I did say yesterday medium soft is good, but we very rarely see it in Mexico because there's almost always a safety car at Mexico, which ruins that strategy. But again, last night, because I said that we didn't have a safety car, so we did actually get to see a medium soft or soft medium soft, or we had soft medium, I think, from Shadows, and it was brilliant. That's what made it such a good race, not having any safety cars. And it stayed close.
Yeah.
The whole field was close too, apart from I think Jake Lasleau got lapped in the end.
So I think
After he came and changed his wing, and they forgot to change it.
I think what the lads are doing, Dylan set a banker lap there. I saw him brake just before the line. So I think the lads will be on the softs to set bankers, and then obviously Potstuff ain't setting that banker. He's going on the medium straight away, which look very striking in the Renault car, to be fair.
Do like the look of that Renault car. It's
Shame
lovely looking.
it's
Pity
gone,
you won't
really.
have that anymore. Yeah.
I'm very surprised that Alpine took over, to be fair.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I thought the big name being Renault, I thought they'd have kept that. As we see, Tango go 1:15, won the mediums.
I'm not sure what's a good median time around here, to be fair. I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you. I think Nunda's going to be next across the line as well. He's Tango's teammate. What will Nunda be able to do? He's coming around the final corner now.
Dan's invalidating the mediums. Just behind.
And Nunda goes at a
Banker. That's a banker.
15.5. There we go. That is a banker on the soft tire. Serious Mushroom said medium, soft, medium. I think is the best, no safety car wise. I think honestly, if you can get in any track,
last night, medium, soft worked for that's what got the top 3 on the podium. Irish, Tree Slayer and Fast, but yeah, you could tell at times they were struggling for grip. The undercut was incredibly powerful as well, especially towards the end of the race. As we see Potstuff go second, just a couple and a half tenths off Tango on the mediums.
Yeah. So what was I going to say? Yeah, any track really. You can, if you can get the softs on at the end, it's just a bonus. Most tracks are medium soft, if not medium hard, unfortunately. But I mean, China. I think China's a medium hard.
I go medium hard or hard medium because when I'm normally racing, I don't care too much. I'd rather start 11th or 12th than get into Q3 and be 7th, 8th or 9th or 10th. So I usually just go for a hard medium, sometimes medium hard. The only tracks I'd go for a 2-stop definitely would be Vietnam, possibly Mexico as well. 2-stop is good. The hards through sector 2 is just really, really hard. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the 2-stop, but this is one of the tracks where it definitely works. And Sam Swift's a great time for the mediums.
It's a great time.
1:14s.
And I did a race around Abu Dhabi last night. Abu Dhabi last night, and
Solly's back finishes that.
Yeah, I've just caught that. Yeah, some people were on 2-stoppers. I think for that track, medium soft can work, but you have to really stretch the mediums. By really, I mean really. Like you have to push the mediums to like lap 18ish.
Yeah.
Something like that. When usually it's a medium soft.
Yeah,
you can do it.
Medium soft works. There's that spell in the middle where you got Britain, Italy, Belgium pretty close to each other. They're all good for medium soft. Then Netherlands as well. That's gonna be funny because next season we're not doing this real calendar. We're doing our own grid draw for a calendar. Not grid draw, but a random draw for the calendar. But I think on the normal calendar, Netherlands is moving back, and it's going to be even for this season, Netherlands is moving back in between or after Belgium and Italy. So it'll be 3 tracks in a row, and Sean's losing it. Oh, he's lying across there, keeping it together. But yeah, so we'll have 3 tracks in a row there. That will be medium soft is the ideal strategy. So that'll be a very racy few weeks.
It will, yeah. And I think with the new tracks that they said they were going to add in, possibly adding them in at the end of the season if they come out in time is an option.
Yeah, we'll see about that over the next couple of weeks. Sean, 1:15.7. Won't get him through that time. I have to try one stop. I'm not that fast here, saying Nunda. He's going for it, isn't he? Have to put the hard on at some point.
What stop? Are you having a gift gaff? That's not happening.
I started on the hard yesterday, and to be honest, I did get from last up to. I only lasted 6 laps on the hard, so I had a safety car to help me. But yeah, but that's the difference. I was in League One, where there's lots of drivers in League One that are fairly new to the game as well. So it's probably easier to climb through that field than it is this field. I think it's
100%.
pretty safe to say. Let's go on board. Sweet, have a look at this. Sweet MJP.
So I'm just
looking now.
Yeah, it's fastest.
I keep forgetting that I'm not streaming it.
Yeah,
keep thinking you can see what I see. I'm looking at my own thing.
Shit, no, I've got it covered, pal. Ain't you, buddy? But yeah, coming through sector 3 now on those medium tyres. What can Sweet MJP do? It's going to be a 15.1, which is a very good lap for Sweet MJP.
Ahead of pot stuff, which is important, and Sean.
Yeah, he has found some pace recently. He has found some decent pace.
Yeah, he was 4th in the championship yesterday when he reserved. He was looking really good, Sweet MJP.
Yeah, Gurman's also going to be next to set a lap. We'll see what Gurman can do. We know he has more time in the bag, but obviously he's on the medium, so he won't be able to show that off too well as he takes a very wide line. It's only a 59. Yeah, definitely can go faster than that. Next across the line is going to be. It looks like an Alfa Romeo of Troy. How do you say his name? Troy. Yeah, Troy is on an outlet.
Oh, we're getting rain in 45 minutes. He said for quali. Linda's saying, and
well,
Tango's
nowhere
saying
near.
as well. The quali should be. That was from the beginning of the session, I think it said.
Okay.
Quali should just be done before it. Though it has got cloudy. It was really sunny at the beginning of Q1.
It was. I think
it'll be okay.
If it does rain, it'll be at the very end of Q3, but that's when everyone has already set laps.
Yeah, it might change things. As some people get a bit worried about it, they might go earlier for their second one in Q3, but all when German's invalidated.
Oh no! I think German.
Yeah, he's on his way back to the pits.
Yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say German might be safe, but that's not. Yeah, no, yeah. Dylan's invalidated as well. It's just a pain, this track, isn't it?
Sure, yeah, he's invalidated too.
Yeah, exactly. Tango's retired in the pits.
I don't like this track at all. I think it's horrible.
I think it's horrible, but for some reason, I don't know what it was. But yeah, interesting. As most people are in the pits, actually. The only person that is on track at the moment is Chazza.
Yeah, he is. Troy's on in that as well, but well, I think he's just saving up actually after invalidating Sector 1.
Yeah, I think he will. I think if Chazza can put it on at the top again, then yeah, decent stint from him. Very decent. I'm going to quickly have a look in the comments.
Boring at the moment, isn't it? Everyone in the pits.
I
did forget to go through the constructors. I always forget to go through the constructors. So have a look at that as it is towards the end of the season. 2 races left to go. Alfa Romeo, 19 clear. They're on 405 and 19 clear of Racing Point are on 386. It's a real battle between them today. Rick Dalton and Chaz are looking good in Q1, weren't they? And then Denzo, who's got Troy as his teammate. So Troy has just started his lap. He's ahead of Chaz on the track. It's really interesting between them two, right at the top. And then towards the bottom, Red Bull are 20 points clear at the bottom of Renault. So young Tommy, I'm sure, from the back. As well as Jay Story might be looking to close up that gap. It'll be hard for them too. But yeah, it is really between Alfa Romeo and Racing Point.
Yeah. So
at the top.
Speaking about Racing Point, why don't you take us through this lap?
I'm watching Troy, Alfa Romeo.
You're watching
the other team.
Oh, you should watch Chazza, mate.
Troy's ahead.
Is he?
Get him on the camera, yes.
Is he actually? Oh, I didn't even realise.
Now going through sector 2.
He's going through sector 2.
Takes onto that, this is where he starts to slide.
Very clean S's, by the way. Just want to point that out. What's it going to be? It's a 56 flat. That is very decent on the medium tyre.
nearly 4 wheels over that corner there on the inside.
Oh, yeah, it's
I
very
hate this
easy to cut that.
He's not gone down into 1 there. I tend to go down to 1. Again, another place you can lose traction if you've got low ride height, just towards that bollard. Just go to the inside of the track. He's swerving into the inside of the pit wall.
A very decent lap. A very decent lap indeed. Chaz is going to be next across the line. As well in that racing point, fighting for the Constructors Championship. Can't get my words out today. Going around a final corner now. What's it going to be for Chaz as he gets the traction down? Very hard traction zone, believe it or not. Good. It's going to be a 14.3 for Chazza, and that is almost 4 tenths. It is pretty much 4 tenths clear. That's incredible. Of Sam Swift Ninja. 6 tenths clear of Sam. 6 tenths ahead of Sam. It's incredible from Chazza. 1:14.3 on the medium. He'll be safety free with that. So yeah, in this battle between Alfa Romeo and Racing Point looks to have the upper edge today. Rick Dalton was quicker than Denzo in Q1. Now Chazza's 8 tenths clear of Troy. Talking to Denzo and Rick, they are both on outlaps and they are going for the soft tyres. They've only got 1 run at it, so they better not invalidate. It would be great for them if they did. I wonder why they're going for soft tyres.
Soft, medium, soft then for them.
Probably.
Maybe they want to pull away at the start.
They
saw there was no safety car last night. And they're thinking they just pull away at the start and then not get involved in any battles behind.
That's boring.
Not the worst idea.
When you've secured first and second. Oh, is he in sector 3? No pressure, mate.
Go on,
spin.
Spin. I shouldn't be saying spin. Spin. Split that carry.
Oh,
yeah,
15.7 for Bradfield.
That's it. Have you got enough fuel to go round and do another lap?
I'm not bothered about going for it.
He would have been ahead of Dylan, possibly Nunda. However, Nunda is on another lap on the mediums. He's invalidated low already through sector 1.
What a shame.
Dylan's only on the straight. German, he's up on his time. He's now coming out of sector 1. He's a 10th up. Denzo and Rick, they're the 2 drivers that are now about to go through sector 3.
Sean's only 8 thousandths up.
3, and Rick's invalidated.
Oh, he's out.
He should have time. He should have time though to get across the line and go again.
He's just in front. Oh no, he's not. Okay, I was going to say his pot stuff is going to set
Denzo.
And he's going to start. There he is, 13 flat. He's already. We knew he had more time in the bag, and there it is. As Rick Dalton crosses the line, he's going to start one more lap. Is that Nunda? Yes, it is. It's Nunda. Ideal. He's a 1.5 down, so that won't be
validated.
Yeah, he's invalidated, again, so he's going to be able to go again. German. Can German pull a few tenths out of the bag as he goes across the line? It's going to be a 14.8. He puts him up to P3. What a lap from German to set that there. Sweet MJP. He's only just started the lap. And Delano, who's going to get knocked out if he's not careful, is 5 seconds down. That's it. Dylan is out. We got Bradfield. He is on low fuel mode by the looks of it. So next across the line will be Pot Stuff.
Dylan's out.
Pot Stuff is 200s up. And now he's going to enter the S's. Is he going to be able to nail them as well? Oh, he's offline there a little bit. Is he going to be able to, he hasn't been able to go flat out round there, and he's completely off the track. And that will not be very good for Pot Stuff. He might be out if Sean can improve. And also Rick Dalton. Rick Dalton's still got to set that lap as well. Sean's 12 seconds down, so it's not looking good for him. Rick Dalton's now, is he going to be able to knock Nunda? Is he going to be able to knock Nunda out? Rick Dalton, he is on the softs. He looks like he's on a very decent lap. Who is the car behind him? Is it Nunda behind him? It possibly is. Here goes Rick Dalton. He goes P2. Nunda in the McLaren. This is to stay into the top 10 for Q3, and he's gone. Oh, he's on low fuel mode.
All done.
It is all done.
All over.
There you go.
Mushroom out then, as he chose to be out. And look who's starting next to Mushroom. Bradfield in 14th. He'll be happy about that. Dylan just ahead in 13th. Really close between Sean, Dylan and Bradfield, but they all went just for the mediums, committed to them and just got knocked out. Nunda in 11th, that's not a bad place there. I think he might start in the hards. He's already indicated he's doing a 1-stop. Now he goes a couple of attempts off Pot Stuff. Look at Best. If we look at Best tyres, it is just Denzo and Rick, the top 2 going on the softs at the beginning of the race. The other 8 are all on the mediums, so nobody wanted to go on those soft tyres at all. People would rather go out, as Nunda, Sean, Dylan and Bradfield
out of fuel, says
than
Nunda.
go on the softs. But Denzo and Rick chosen the softs. Different strategy from them.
Seriously, she said Denzo obviously gets fed better than Rick.
8 tenths quicker. Don't forget, Rick obviously on 2-lap old softs after he invalidated the first run, so he might have saved a little bit and obviously lost some more grip, but it's not ideal starting a race on them. He'll have to pit after about lap 8.
Lap, yeah, lap 8, yeah. I think Rick will really struggle with his tyres coming to the end of the first stint, and that's where the medium runners will start to catch up. Chazza will definitely be able to stay within Rick's second to get that DRS on lap 3 and possibly overtake if the tyres are that bad. But yeah, there you go. On to Q3 then, the fastest times of the weekend, possibly. 100%. You already seen, yeah. 13 flat beats championship pole time by 8 tenths
here as well. Sorry, Bill. Important thing to say here as well. Both Alfa Romeos and both Racing Points are through to Q3, as are both Williams, who I think are in third in the constructors. Let me just quickly check that.
It does look like it is going to rain as well.
They are third, yeah, but albeit 161 points off the lead. They're in their own battle, Williams, actually. They're only 11 clear of Mercedes, who are in fourth. No Mercedes through, of course, with Link starting at the back. Sean just getting knocked out.
So yeah, it looks like everyone's going to be rushing out. Alfa Romeo are out first. He's at Denso. It is Denso. He will be first one to set a lap, and then look at them and just flood out the pits already. By the looks at it, of everyone flooding out, it is gonna be a rainy day in Mexico for now.
Could become the end of the session. We're not
Jeff
too
said
sure.
Rain in 10 minutes as of the end of Q2, says Nunda.
Oh, it's coming then.
Tango said finally a Q3. Haven't for a while trying the mediums.
He's done it now.
He has done it now.
This is the interesting thing, because most of them will have to put scrubs on, because they might want, and they want all the ones through on mediums, they'll want 2 fresh sets of softs for the race. So you get 1 extra going through here. Old Tango's left the session.
See, that's why you always use the right pair first. That extra set you get for Q3, you use first. Always.
Yeah.
Always.
So, yeah, well, I think everyone will be on scrubs here for this first run, just because they need 2 fresh sets for the race.
Tango said, I think it's going to disqualify me.
Oh, I hope not.
Why is that?
It does it sometimes when it kicks him from the session in qualifying. I think if he's on a lap in quali or something, sometimes it disqualifies him. Hope it doesn't. He's okay as it stands.
He is okay as it stands, and Denso will be first on a lap then in the Alfa Romeo. We'll see what sort of times he'll be getting. Maybe this will decide pole. We don't know. But Denso does like to be out first generally in Q3. He's taken that pretty well, bouncing over those curves. It's what you want to do. You want to get as much curve as you can for that left-right. Commit to the left so you can get the exit for the right. This speed will carry all the way down to this hairpin, as that's the second. DRS 8 locking up a little bit through there, getting the rotation going up to 4. 2 wheels on the left-hand side now, going through this very dodgy 90-degree corner hairpin thingy, which I don't really know the name of. Down to 5th. For this, as he's almost invalidated, hugging this right hand side, hugging this left hand side, flat out through here. It should be in 7th or 6th gear, using all the exit on the right hand side, cutting the track a little bit for the left hander, and now always go flat out through there. Almost lost the car. He's pushing that hard, and he locks up that left front as he's bouncing over the curb on the right hand side. Going around the final corner in 4th gear. He's lost the rear again. He's lost the rear end again, and it's a 13, almost a 13-4.
Only 13-8. German and Chaz are invalidated, by the way. We've got, next up's going to be the other Racing Point. Rick Dalton invalidated too, so Rick, Chazza and German all invalidated. Next is going to be the Renault Pot Stuff. Here goes P3, 114-2. Ferrari's next is Sam Swift and P4 across the line. A few invalidating under the pressure because it's going to be raining soon, we think. 114-0 for Sam, gets ahead of Pot Stuff. And Troy's just started his lap.
So MJP's going to go again by the looks of it.
MJP's invalidated.
Oh, no, he's not.
He's coming in the pits. So go first run. We've only got 4 going, but Rick Dalton is going for back-to-back laps. But ahead of him is Troy. He's got a bit of traffic in front though.
German, he's also going for another lap as well.
German, yeah, of course he is. Yeah, German's going for another lap. Well spotted. He's just ahead.
German is ahead. Justin sounds out of breath. And
I just had the smoke. That's probably why.
fair enough. So yeah, German purple in sector 2. Obviously, that's not really
wide invalidated.
Oh, he's just invalidated. What a shame. So yeah, Troy. Is Troy next? He won't be. He's just behind. He's just behind Sully. He's invalidated. So yeah, it will be Troy. bouncing over that right-hand side curb. Going round the final corner. Denzo's now gone into the pits as well. He's
Good
set
time,
to
Troy. Just gone
39.
Sully.
There you go. Rick Dalton's going into the
Sam
pits
Potter.
Mad.
as well. Pot Stuff will be going into the pits too, and Sam Swift Ninja is cutting that hairpin and going into the pits as well. Tango, he hasn't been disqualified and he's been able to set a lap. Thank God. So I think
Troy is flying across, cutting the corners. So again, it looks like we will have some rain because he's desperate to get back to the pits.
he is desperate to get back to the pits.
Tango's to start his lap.
We'll follow along with Tango then, as he's the only one that's going to be on a lap for the next minute and on average 13 or 14 seconds. So he's opened the DRS flap. We'll see what Tango can do, as he doesn't, as he said, he doesn't usually get into Q3 when he tries for the mediums. So we'll see what he can do. We know he's quick. He would have won. I'll tell you, he would have won so many championships if it weren't for his internet.
I don't. It's
It's
HDMI cable or
Yeah.
something. I don't know.
Oh, okay,
not the
fair enough.
internet. I'll just say connection. I have something else. I can never remember. LAN cable or something.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
But it's been better for him the last 2 weeks. I don't want to jinx it.
Yeah,
He's
it's
on a
not
good
too
lap
bad.
here.
Commentator's curse. He's on a good lap here. He doesn't use all the exit curb like Denzo does. We'll see if he can capitalise on Denzo's lap, possibly. Oh, he's
yeah.
invalidated.
That's harsh.
That was very harsh, wasn't it?
Chaz has not got. Well, Chaz has just started in sector 1.
Chaz has just started in sector 1. Sweet MJP looks like he is going to start a lap as well. So I'll follow along with Chaz then, one of the Racing Point lads. He's in that constructors battle. Going into that left-right. This left-right is so awkward for me. No about anyone else, but I just hate
Not
it.
for Chazza.
Yeah,
Wow.
the understeer
Made it look easy.
I get through there is a bit disgusting.
I can't do any of these corners very well, to be honest.
I think this is a very wheel-based track,
sucking
personally.
well there, Chazza. This is hard.
Oh,
yeah,
he's done
he's done
Tango.
exactly the same as Tango.
He went in a little bit too wide, and then you just can't swing that car over in time. You have to swing it in a bit earlier to make the next corner, and makes you cut the corner. Sweet MJP's on a lap. Everyone else on an out lap. So yeah, they've all gone early. They know it's going to start raining soon. Everyone apart from Tango out on the track with 5 minutes left to go. A lot earlier
Tango
than
want to put
normal.
on those fresh softs that he's unfortunately going to have to use in the race now. So there you go. Tango
Wish you
saying,
could see in the race if you want old tyres or not.
Tango saying, FFS. We all know what that means.
we all know what that means.
So there you go. Sweet MJP.
Good lap here.
He's
he's
on a bit
late
wide.
turning in there,
He
though.
definitely lost a lot of time there, and he's not taken the best apex speed into there. He's gone a bit wide through there. What's it going to be for Sweet MJP as he goes around the final corner? These look to be the final runs of Q3, so we'll take these as they come, I guess. Sweet MJP going 4th with a 14 flat. Not a bad time at all. Rick Dalton, he's on an outlap, so he will be setting a lap right about now. Troye is slowing down, he's saving up, he's going to go on a lap around about now. We've got the 2
again.
Williams lads. Is that Gurman? Gurman is invalidated as well. Is Sully invalidated? No, he hasn't. He's going through here. He hasn't invalidated finally. He's 300ths down though. Will he be able to improve? He's never mind. He's about just under 3/10 up. We'll see what he can do in the 3rd sector, going through the hairpin, taking that really well. Can he take these final few corners well as he's going around the final corner? He hasn't locked up there as
Good
well.
time is from Sully.
It's a very good time.
Yes,
It's the 13.5.
Just
And
over
it's-
10th of Denzo.
Yeah,
Hot stuff.
just over a
Wow.
10th of Denzo. Pot Stuff
1:13,
goes
hot
4th.
stuff.
Well done, mate.
Sam Swift
Dan's
Ninja
invalidated.
has invalidated.
Denzo's just on an out lap. He's leaving it late. Might
He
be
is.
risking it with the rain. Because
Yeah, he is.
His driver's getting close to his time. Sully's only just over 10th off.
Drivers are
Sam's come
getting
into the
very
pits
close.
too.
Rick Dalton will be next to set a proper lap as he's going through the stadium section now in that Racing Point suited for Sergio Perez. It's probably why the fans are cheering.
I think he can get ahead of Denzo here.
Me too. I think he can. Here he comes across the line. It's a 13.4 and it's so close. It's
Within
under
a
a tenth, and unfortunately it's not good
bad.
enough.
Goes
Well.
Troy. Goes Troy.
Troye. Oh,
Improves.
it
Again,
is
look how
improved.
close.
The
2.5
13.6.
tenths in the top 4.
As Gurman's invalidated again.
Oh, such a shame for Gurman. I don't think he'll have time to get in the pits and get back out now. Actually, he might. He might. He's staying out low. He thinks he's got enough fuel for another lap. So he's going again.
He is going again. Chazza is also on an out lap as he invalidated. Just like
Denzo's going again. He's 2 tenths up in sector 3.
Denzo is 2 tenths up in sector 3. This could be a 12. This could be in the high 12s. We'll see as Denzo. He's coming across the final corner now. What will it be for Denzo as he hugs that right hand side? He did, and it's a 12.9. He's gone 4.5 tenths quicker, and he's secured that provisional pole for now as he's pulled over in the and he's retired on track.
The car up there.
Rick Dalton's invalidated, so...
Yeah, Rick invalidating second one. I'm not sure he's going to have enough to save up and go again.
Tango is on his outlap. He is absolutely flying.
That starts raining.
He's cut all the way across that. Rick Dalton's going in the pits. I don't know whether we'll be able to get another lap in. Troy is 4.5 seconds down. He's going into the pits. And Gurman's invalidated again. Just set a lap, mate. Naturally, because of your speed. Oh, it's raining. It's raining. Yeah. It is raining. That's gonna be it. Is Chazza gonna be able? Oh no! I don't think Chazza will be able to set a decent time either. We'll see. We will see. He's dead low on fuel. It's not going to be enough for Chazza. I don't know.
It's so important to get a lap set early in the session. I think he's shown that. These bottom 3 have shown. Chaz's lost it now, coming to the pits. There we go. So Chaz is done. Tango will go for a lap because he can at least get ahead of Gurman, can't he?
He can.
This time, even if it is sprinkling rain, he wouldn't have thought he could get anywhere into the top 7. This could be important, just getting ahead of Gurman here. Get a good start.
Yeah, to try and get that start.
Every position matters when you're in the top 10. Sweet MJP's on another lap as well. And like I say, it's hardly raining at the moment, so it won't sit on the track. That might not affect him too much at the moment.
Serious Rusher said, why has Denzo retired? Time left on the table yet.
I think he might be okay in the 112s there. I think that's pretty unbeatable. Might just be alright there. But yeah, Rick is in the pits. Sully and Troy done. Potstuff's on outlaps where he's going to go again. Sweet MJP's 3 temps down. Yeah, and that rain is too much. It's already made that surface a bit slippery, made the track slippery. Sweet MJP's not going to improve him. Sam's on an outlap, but I think he might come into the pits and abort because... And he is as well, yeah. This is not enough.
It's a 55-2 for Tango. Which ain't too bad in the second sector. We'll see what he can do. He's put on the minimum fuel, which you can see. That fuel light is flashing in the bottom right. He's coming around the final corner now. What will it be for Tango? He's slipping and sliding, but it's going to be just in the 14th flat. He's beat Sweet NJP and he's beat Sam Swift Ninja. Well, it's trickling down with rain, and unfortunately, that is the end.
Apart from Denzo's 112.9, that is lap of the session for Tango. You do that sector 3 with the track being damp and slippery like that and still get ahead of Sweet MGP and Sam, who's close to getting ahead of Pot Stuff as well. And I'm sure he'd be disappointed he couldn't get a lap set earlier, mainly because of the lag outs for him.
Pot Stuff was up.
And that's really good there.
Pot Stuff was up in the first sector by just under a tenth.
I don't think he will be now.
I don't think he will be now. Yeah, there you go. So that'll be it for qualifying then. Pot Stuff picking up that 5th place. Tango.
Good for Alfa Romeo, isn't it?
Yeah, he's definitely good.
We said Racing Point on top because Rick was quicker than Denzo in Q1. Denzo clearly was just saving up, and Chazza looked incredibly good. It looked like he was in a pole fight, but couldn't get a lap set. And Troy up in P4 for Alfa Romeo. So Alfa Romeo have the upper hand here. Pot Stuff, an impressive P5. And Sully, of course, in that battle for 3rd in the championship. Well, that is the top 3 in the championship, and they're the top 3 here, aren't they? But Sully 3rd, Siege not racing, Link starting last. So Sully looking good, isn't he, for that 3rd place?
He is, yeah. So there you have it. That is the top 10 for the race. And now we'll move on to the main event, what you've all been waiting for.
Quality debut as well for qualifying for Troy, starting up in P4. Really good effort from him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tango saying he's disappointed and he had more time, but he had to keep the lap valid at the end of sector 2. Yeah, I mean, if he pushed it, he could have got more time, but at the same time he could have invalidated and been down in 9th where he was. So it's, you know, mixing it, taking a bit of both. And yeah, P6, he's disappointed with, but it could have been worse. He's got to look at it that way as well.
So there you go then. It is a sunny day in Mexico for the race. Let's hope it stays like that for the drivers. Let's hope it doesn't for us. And yeah, let's get this started. Everyone just picking their strategy, picking their tyres if they're outside the top 10.
I wonder if we'll see Nundo on the hards. You mentioned a one stop. I wonder if he'll do it.
He is in P11 as well. So
yeah, so that'd be. I wouldn't be good for the drivers behind him because they wouldn't be stuck behind him. But like we said yesterday, it's 3 DRS zones. You don't want to be following that sector 2, but you can get past in multiple places.
There's 3 DRS zones.
Yeah, on the main straight, and then the little S after the main straight, and then you've got that one, and then the one obviously coming out of sector 2. Yeah, at the end of the S's.
That I find that one very, very useless.
We see moves done there. I got overtaken there yesterday.
Yeah. Okay.
Nundo is on the hards. He is.
It's just a track made for action. So let's hope we can see some.
Yesterday's brilliant. It was all clean as well. No safety car, no DNF yesterday. Let's hope for more the same. Yeah, everyone is on the mediums apart from Nundo, who has chose the hards. But then got Denzo and Rick, the top 2, who went through on the softs. And then we've got Marsky and Jay Story, the 2 that went out in Q1. They're also on the softs, so they're looking to make up places at the start.
Just want to point out, just want to remind you that I'm streaming.
Yes, I remember. I won't be shouting lights out and away we go. That'll be your job today.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Right, if I start going on about things that's on my screen, not yours, just tell me to shut up.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah. Nunda only won on the hards. We'll see if he can make that one stop work. I don't think it's going to be very likely. We saw Menace Max use those hards, and to be fair, it took him to where the wet was, and then he was able to use the wets from there. So we could see it happen. As Denzo's absolutely blasted ahead, and I just want to point out, a lot of people do fast formation laps if they're in P1, and that's because your tyres don't start to cool down until the loading sign. So once you get onto the grid, if your tyre's at 90 degrees or something, it stays like that until the loading circle when everyone else is lined up. So that's why people do fast formation laps, and that's why I do them as well. Vintage always says.
Blackfield always tries and hold people up, thinking it's going to affect their tyres. It doesn't.
Vintage always says, "Oh, he's burst ahead. His tyres are going to be stone cold on the grid, but they're not. They're perfectly fine." And yeah, so Vintage, if you're watching, mate, that's something for you to keep an eye on. Young Tommy saying, "Good luck, everyone." Yeah, good luck, everyone.
Links lining up at the back.
The last car across the grid, but here we go. 1, we got 2, we've got 3, we got 4, we got 5 red lights, and it's a glitch.
As always. Now they're revving up.
They're revving up now. And here we go, it's lights out, and away we go. Rick Dalton getting a great start off the line. He's already side by side with his brother. He's got his nose in front. Rick Dalton and Denzo are going side by side. There's a long run into turn 1. We'll see who can come out on top. Rick has got the inside line. Denzo's going to have to concede. Rick goes down the inside of turn 1. Denzo's going to stick his nose in for turn 2, but Rick Dalton's got that move done. And there's a Haas gone, and that is sweet MJP. Sweet MJP's gone. Potstuff's going to try a move on Troyer. Yeah, Chazza. Chazza is off as well. He's down to P20. That is a shame. Potstuff and Gurman. Is that no? It's Potstuff and Troyer. Potstuff's going to go around the outside and down the inside of Troyer. What a move if he can stick it. He's just squeezing him off the track.
What a start for Marvsky and Jay Story. They're 9th and 10th, and Lynx from last is 11th.
What a start from Lynx. He must have held back there while everyone else was having a bit of chaotic start, and Lynx has obviously made up those positions into P11, and I finally got my deltas back after they disappeared. And Troyer, he's still pressuring Potstuff. He's going to go for a move. Is he down the inside of the first corner at the stadium section? It didn't look likely, but I thought he was going to go for a move. And Chazza, what is going on with Chazza in Singapore last week? In Singapore last week, he had a bad race, and this week he's down to P20 again.
Lynx has gained 9 positions on that lap, so Marston and Jay Story gained 7 positions. Lynx is going to get past Jay Story here as well by the looks of it. It's going to be another one. Oh no, Jay Story's out. pulled further up. He's really up this game. What a start from Jay Story and Mark.
Is Denzel going to get past his brother? Or it's very close between these two. I'll tell you what, these two are going to be scrapping all race long.
I think they made contact. I think Sam.
I think they must have, yeah.
Went into Sweet MJP. Unfortunate for both of them. Dan Murphy is back in the session, which is good to see. Yeah, I think cars must have just been held up from those two cars going off, which allowed a clear path for Marv, Jay Story and Lynx, and sweet pass from the back. They wouldn't have had to slow down, they'd have had better speed, but Jay Story's under pressure now from Lynx.
Jay Story is going to be under big pressure from Lynx. He's obviously race winner here in the Premier League. And he can put up a fight. Multiple race winner. So he can put up a fight with Denzo. So he should be able to put up a fight with Jay Story. And we should see that move very, very soon. But it is going to be lap 3 soon. And is Denzo, he's not going to get DRS this time. Young Tommy and Nunda are having a little scrap. Young Tommy's gone down the inside of Nunda, and it's, those hards are going to take a while to fire up. But has Denzo got the DRS yet? No, he hasn't. He's going to get it next though. As Gurman's gone into the box, he must have got some wing damage or something, because I don't know why you'd pit on that lap. Is Lynx going to get past Jay Story now? It looks like he's going to go down the inside of the Red Bull.
There is a nose change for Gurman.
And it is a nose change for Gurman. And what is this, Bradfield? It looks like we're fighting with Sean. I don't know who made the move there, but kept it very clean.
As well up into peak 3.
Sorry,
Jay Story still ahead of Lynx, but not for long. Lynx down the inside. Jay Story gets past, and Sean and the other Mercedes getting past Bradfield, but Bradfield's still fighting it.
Oh, he's got that. Oh, they made a big contact, and Sean has had to hold that round the outside. Is Sean going to have to concede? Yes. I think I don't know whether Justin got wing damage from that or not, but
no.
That was very unsafe. Going into his side pod. I'll tell you what, the amount of damage that would be on the new game, we would have got a penalty for that.
Sean's struggling now. He's just got the first penalty of the race as well.
Yeah, Sean is struggling after that. I don't know whether he got damage or anything.
In the way, aren't they?
And look at these two. Denzo and Rick already pulled out 2 seconds. Denzo is going to have DRS on this lap though. When's he going to open it?
Rick's tyres are a lap holder.
Rick's tyres are a lap holder. Here comes Denzo. Easy as you like.
Gaps behind. There's no close gaps behind until we've got Dylan in 7th. And Malski's putting him under pressure.
Denzo's in the lead now. Lap 4. Didn't take him long now. Did it, Malski? And then Dylan. Is Malski going to make a move on Dylan? Yes, he is. Malski's up to P7. This is really good.
Wow.
Malski's flying. He's moved up 10 positions, is it, at the moment?
9, I think.
It's, 9 positions.
I feel going wide again.
Can't park there, sir.
You can't park back there.
You can't park there, sir. As Dan Murphy and Sirius Mushroom are going side by side in the second DRS straight. Mushroom tried to switch it. Sorry, carry on.
He's got him. That's a great move from Sean.
If he gets down the inside, it's what a move. What a move from Sean. Bradfield had to concede there.
Absolutely brilliant.
Had to concede.
Well done, Sean. Incredible.
Denzo's now, he was outside a second the last time I looked. Rick Dalton's pulled back into that second, but it'll be no longer by the looks of it. Tommy
and Sam both on the hards, by the way.
Tommy is catching Bradfield as well.
Come on, Marvsky, lad, saying vintage. Yeah, really great to see him right up there in a battle. And he's catching up now to Potstuff and Troy A2 is Marvsky. Within DRS range of them, making this strategy work, putting the softs on early on. And he's managed to pull through the field. It's worked really well for all the soft runners. The top 2 putting out a big advantage. Yellow flag.
And that is Gurman. He's in a wall.
Damn swift. We'll see with Gurman.
Oh yeah, he's completely lost it. Is that a safety car?
As well.
It is a safety car. It is a safety car. So all that gap that Rick Dalton and Denzo have made to Tango has all just disappeared now.
I wonder if they'll pit.
I don't think they will.
Chaz is in the pits. I think Rick might pit here.
Actually, to be fair,
because the safety car will come in lap 7, and then as close, they're only going to have to go another couple of laps before they pit, and they'll come out last. They'll come out last anyway, but they'll come out last with less of a gap. Then I think they've got a pit.
They must do.
Whereas Marvsky, I'm not sure because he's still looking good. And obviously, they're fresh softs, as are Jay Stories, but it's not really helped any of the soft runners. They'll like to pull out more of a gap over the next couple of laps. But yeah, no crashes well, we had no one lose it there last night, did we, in the Championship? And already after lap 5 in the Premier League, we have seen a big spin, DNF and safety car, unfortunately for Gurman. He is out, and that was on the hard tyres that he'd already put on. They don't work round that sector 2 very well, do they?
No.
Who pits then? Does Denzo pit? Yes, he does. Rick also pits. There we go. All that one right.
Tango will take the lead of this race then.
He will, yeah, good point. Will Marsky pit? He does pit. He's making up so many places, he is going to come into the pits now. Jay Story does the same. And look at this, Lynx can win this race.
Easy.
Lynx from last can win this race. Calling that now. Not saying he will, just saying it's doable.
Yeah, it is doable indeed.
Marsky and Jay Story on the hards. Rick and Denzo on the mediums. But Tango's left the session, but it is under the safety car, so he is still in the lead of the race. That's good that it's happened
Chaz
for
is
him.
on the hards as well.
Decent time. Yeah, Chazza is on the hards. I don't think that's the boldest of moves. Medium would have done from here. That stretch.
And then the softs at the end, obviously.
Well, the ones that start on the soft.
Yeah,
mediums. I think Denzo and Rick, they've both got. They didn't use any mediums at all in qualifying, so they'll both be on mediums now. I
We
think
saw
they'll
you
pit
and
around
Tommy
that
do a
22.
medium yesterday in League One before the rain came along, obviously.
Yeah, I'm surprised Mask and Jay Story not gone for that and put the mediums on as well. Tango is back in the session. There we go. He is in the lead of the race.
Didn't even realise he lagged out.
I thought Jake Slayer saying that German was his pick. It's not gone too well for him. But he's saying Lynx is another one of his picks, and he's up in P6. I can't remember who I picked, actually. Let me have a look. Who did I pick on my fantasy team this week? I know I picked myself. So then I'm not putting pressure on anyone else. I can only be angry at myself then. I picked myself, I picked Lynx, and I picked Ayrton. Unfortunately, Ayrton didn't get any points yesterday, so yeah. Lynx was my pick. She started last, but come on, Lynx.
Tango's in the pits.
Oh no, that's his AI. That's bull. Oh dear. I think that's his AI.
I don't think you can say that word either, mate. Oh, Tango.
He shouldn't do that.
If it's not his AI, then...
Oh, and Tango saying he's not taking control deliberately to the end of the safety cars. It disqualified the last time it did it, and he overtook the safety car. The bad thing about that is he's now 17th because it's pitted for him.
On the softs as well.
Oh, I'm absolutely gutted for Tango. Long way to go, long way to go. He's on the soft, only car on the soft tyres. He can make up a lot of places here. And then everyone else, of course, has got a pit before him, you'd think, apart from the hard runners, which he should clear, you'd think. So he's still
now in the lead.
Sully leads the race, yeah. He won in Netherlands, didn't he? One-time race winner in WNR. Sully is Pot Stuff second. And Troy A third. Dylan up in fourth for League One driver. And then is Lynx in fifth, who started last. Gained 15 places. What a start for Lynx.
Great start.
Bradfield's in seventh as well. Sean sixth. Good battle he's out of Bradfield. Sean has got a penalty though. The only driver to get a penalty. Nunda in ninth on the hards then. This will help Nunda, because no one's pulling away from him now on his hard tyres. He's gained a place from where he was at the start of the race. Tango's now got a 5-second penalty for ignoring the yellow flag.
Oh,
I don't know what that could have been for. Sure, we'll get that
Safety
removed
car,
though,
isn't it?
he's not overtaking anyone. It is. Sully's going to be doing the restart.
So who's going to slow him right down? 50 miles per hour, or how many kph that is, I don't know. But
It is MPH.
He's slowing him right down. So when is he going to go? I assume just after the last corner. He hasn't gone yet. He hasn't gone yet.
Could be under pressure here, Sully.
He hasn't gone yet. And he'll go now. There you go. He's gone now. He has gone now. Pot Stuff has had a decent start. And there's going to be moves at the back. I think Lynx is going to make a move on Idolano. What a camera angle we've got here. Lynx is going to make a move on Idolano. He's going to go down the inside of turn one. Here comes Lynx. Here comes the last of the late breakers. And unfortunately, yeah, Lynx has had to back off. And Troy has brake late. He's gone deep. Is Dylan going to be able to make a move then? Possibly not. As we've got loads of moves at the back. Is Jay Story and Marvsky fighting. This is some of the relegation battle. Marvsky on the inside. And yeah, Rick's got a penalty. And looks like Tango's going to get involved with this as well. As they're going to make it 3 wide. Tango's going to go down the middle of the Red Bull and the Ferrari. What a move this could be if he gets both of them in one corner. What a move from Tango.
Wow. Yellow flag. It's for Nunda. Lunda's just had to back off. I'm not sure he's lost. He must have lost it.
And I had to. Oh, J Story's made a mistake. This is going to give Sweet. Oh, Sweet MJP pushing him off track a little there as Nunda and Tango. Tango has made up
No, he hasn't.
a very.
Lunda's tyres are rock cold. Really cold. He can't warm them up at all. But Tango's already gained place. He's up to 13th. Musher and Rick Dalton fighting. Rick gets past. Now right behind his brother Denzo again. Rick with that 3-second penalty. That's not going to help. And Sully's managed to put away. Potts off under pressure from Troy. And then Dylan and Link's in 5th. Link's want to get past Dylan as soon as possible.
Oh, the Ferraris are having a scrap. He's just going to give Chazza the opportunity to squeeze through. Yes, he is. He's going to go around the outside of the final corner. If he can make this stick, it'll be a great move from Chazza. And no, it looks like Marsky is going to stay out in front, and we'll move down to 4th and 5th because Lynx is going to go down the inside of turn 1. He's the Alpha Tower. Yes, he is. He's going to be able to hold it and go down the inside of turn 2. Well, Lynx is going to have the run, though, down to turn 4, and young Tommy's gone off. But we're going to stay on board with this scrap as Dylan's light is flashing. Lynx is trying so hard to get past the Alpha Tower. He's gone down the inside of turn 4. Now onto turn 5. Dylan's holding it. Lynx is going to try and go around the outside of turn 6 and 7. Lynx, has he got the traction? No, Dylan's knows he's still in front. And it's like,
got it.
Has he got it? He's got it. There you go. Lynx is finally past the Alpha Tower.
Lost traction and just went off. He had an off yesterday in the championship. When he reserved, I think Dylan might have just got a couple of warnings there going for the S's. Yeah, Tommy just went off down to 13th. He's fallen.
Rick Dalton's going to get past his brother. This is for net P1.
Wow.
If you think about it. There you go. Rick Dalton round the outside. Is Tango going to get involved as well? He's going to go down the inside of Denzo.
And Chaz has lost it.
Yes, he is. Tango's going to go down the inside of Denzo. Is he going to get the move done? This is the crappiest camera angle I've ever seen. And he's had to tuck in behind. And DRS is now enabled.
Denzo pits.
Denzo has pit. Denzo's got damage. What did I say? New name. What did I say?
Wow. Denzo's got damage. I don't know how he's got that.
Serious Mushroom's going to make a move on Tango at this rate. There you go.
Was obviously affected at the beginning of the straight, wasn't he?
He was. Oh, what a dive from Tango. Land on the brakes. Definitely got a warning from that. Chazza is retired. Oh, he's crashed. He's at another safety car. It doesn't look like it's going to be. It's a very delayed one if it is. No, it's not.
It was a bit delayed last time, to be honest. I don't think it is.
No, it won't be.
Because it is. I think the car is in the pit lane when it has crashed, but yeah, Chaz is out. That's not working from the last few weeks, is it? He's
new
got
name.
The pace, he just can't get it.
New name.
Yeah. Mind you, new name from about 6 weeks ago. Sully, he's in the lead of the race. Lynx has fallen behind Troy, just where he's battling Dylan for so long, but Dylan's now.
Tango's going to get past Rick by the looks of it.
Murphy, Rick, and then Tango is.
Is he going to go for a dive? Oh, Rick Dalton's just the last of the late breakers there. Is he going to go for a move on the hairpin then? Possibly. No, he's a bit too far back from that. So this DRS.
Dylan's holding up.
Yeah, Dylan, he's got a little train behind him. I want to thank Dylan already because we know there's going to be a bit of action happening just behind him.
Rick Dalton's going for a move on Dan.
Is Tango going to get the slipstream though off the Alpha Tower? He looks like he's a bit too far back for that. And yeah, Rick Dalton's probably. Oh no, Dan Murphy's going to be using his ERS. Rick Dalton's definitely got that move. His nose is in front. Oh, he's locked up, and Dan Murphy's gone super wide. And is Tango going to be able to get a run on Dan Murphy? He's got the DRS. Dan Murphy's just pulled away with his ERS. And unfortunately, there's nothing to do in there. Dylan's ERS light's flashing already, and it's lap 11. Just shows you how much he's having to push.
ERS saved up in this battle. Yeah, but Rick has got a 3-second penalty too, isn't he? Let's not forget.
Yeah, Rick has got.
Now he's put the halves on to the end. Well, possibly to the end. But he will catch up.
Those halves won't go to the end. Halves don't go around here.
It's doable for Denzo. It's doable for Denzo, an absolute stretch. But it's unlikely. Bradfield needs to get past Dylan. Dylan's really holding these up, isn't he? Jay Story's got a 3-second penalty.
Sam Swift and Young Tommy? Oh, yes, Young Tommy's going to go down the inside of Sam Swift. Young Tommy always calls Sam Swift rapid, so if you can get past him, that'll be quite the feat, I'll tell you what.
They had a great battle in League One earlier in the year when
Sam
was in League One.
Look at Dylan Blake in the slipstream.
He's out of ERS. So
Here comes Bradfield. He is out of ERS. He is going to go down the inside of turn 1. Is Bradfield going to be able to make the move late? Breaking Dylan. He's going to try and hold it round the outside, down the inside of turn 2. Bradfield holds it on the inside of turn 3. Now coming up to turn 4. This is going to give the Merca run of Sean. Sean's going to try and slot in just in front of Bradfield, and is he going to go for a dive, Bradfield? Oh, look at that from a dive from Rick Dalton. He's gone for the dive on Sean, and that's worked very well, as there's an Alpha Terrier, Dan Murphy, sticking his nose in on the outside of Sean as well. Oh, what a move from Tango.
Look, 4 seconds between Lynx and Dylan. Dylan and P5. Lynx is really catching up to Troy, look.
Lynx is really catching up to Troy. Troy in the podium position. Shazza. I have to say that that's Tommy. Is that Tommy, is it?
Dan Murphy.
It's Dan Murphy, yeah.
And there were so many cars close together. Sean and Tango. Tango getting past Sean. We said it's not all over for Tango. Look at him. He's climbing through the field. Yeah, Dylan
probably made it a bit more fun.
But Rick's not enjoying this. He needs to get through for his race.
And Dan Murphy's retired.
Who's hit me? Oh, someone smashed me behind.
I think Ericsson hit you. I think Ericsson hit you.
Not sure who that was, but Dan Murphy's out. Virtual safety car. I don't know how that's happened for Dan.
I don't know how. I don't know what happened for Justin either.
Must have been contact there, but as for Bradfield,
that would be Rick. If it was anyone, it would be Rick. Rick's front wing doesn't look
not
effective.
Matching up to the Championships quality yesterday, LA. So far. Luckily.
No,
yeah, Dan Murphy's out. I'm not quite sure how that happened. Drive through for Potstuff, who's in P2. Oh no. The speeding under VSC. Drive through for Potstuff.
Don't push it, lad. Don't push it. It looks like Rick Dalton.
All the points today, he's safe for the final race, mathematically.
By the looks of it, Rick Dalton is going to get past Dylan. Possibly on this lap. He's on 6 lap fresher tyres. And he couldn't get past Bradfield because obviously he had DRS off Dylan as well. So we'll see what Tango can do.
We've got that collision with Bradfield, but
yeah. We'll see what Tango can do anyway.
To pit under, so he didn't lose as much time.
Yeah.
Lynx and Troy, look how close they're catching up now to Potstuff, and Potstuff's in for his drive-through.
Here comes Lynx. He's going to take P2 now. After so much time of sitting back, he's finally took that move, and Potstuff. Yeah, Potstuff's had to. What's going on here? Is Sean and Rick Dalton on it? Rick Dalton and Dylan. Dylan. God blimey.
Dylan on Tango and Dylan.
There you go. Tango going down the inside of the Alpha Tauri driver. Obviously, it's his car for League One. It's his car for the Prem at this rate as well. Is Tango going to try and make a move on Dylan? Possibly. He's got. Rick's got the DRS as well, though.
Yeah, he's lucky. Troy back on Lynx, round the outside. No, he's not quite got enough on the inside.
He's cut him. He's chopped him off there. Fair play. It is fair. It is fair fighting to chop him off from that. But Sweet MJP and Nunda going side by side. Is Nunda going to be able to make the move steep? No, he's clipped the grass.
I think Nunda's regretting this starting the hards because he's down in 10th, not gained any position. He's gained 1 place. Everyone else has, a lot more drivers have pitted already as well. And look how much he's having to slow down, go through sector 2. He's already nearly a second behind Sweet MJP. Yeah, Lynx now close up to Sully.
The 1-stop definitely is not as quick as the 2-stop around here.
Definitely not. I think the top 3 will be in the next, possibly next lap.
Possibly, yeah.
And then go soft to the end. Well, Troy's in now. He's going for an undercut. He's going for an undercut on Sully or Lynx. Or will he be going for a different strategy and going for more mediums? I think he's going soft and going for an undercut.
I think he'll go soft from there.
He's going soft for now anyway. If he can get out in some space here, Dylan's in too. If he can get out in some space here, Troy is. Potstuff gets a 5-second penalty. He's in the pits again now, pitting after his drive-through last lap. Just try say it again about interrupting myself.
Here comes Tango.
Troy can have a good lap, he can get an undercut.
Here comes Tango. Is he going to try and move around the outside of turn 4? Yes, he is. Is Tango going to be able to make this move stick?
This is great battling.
This is great battling. They haven't touched yet. I don't want to say commentator's curse. And what a move from Tango.
Ooh, Rick's sliding.
Rick is sliding
Tango
about.
Was last after he got his car pitted for him. As Sully gets a 3-second penalty.
Rick will get him back though. I think Rick will get him back, as this is around about the changeover point for the mediums and the softs.
Troye came out in space in 11th, so he's had a lap to push now on these fresh soft tyres. I think he'll get links back here. He might even be able to close up the Sully. We saw the undercut yesterday towards the end of the championship race. I think it was far from Irish New Potato. He managed to gain 3 seconds when he went for an undercut. It wasn't enough, but he gained 3 seconds on him. So
And
Troye
Tango's in the pits.
He's got a great chance. Yeah, they're all
Tango's
in the
got
pits.
a 5-second time penalty.
So Rick stays out, but Sully and Link's in the pits. I'm sure Troye's going to get DRS here as well from Jay Story, who he's now catching up to. Troye will get Links back here, absolutely no doubt about that. But can Troye even maybe push and try and take the lead off Sully here? He's got DRS. No, he can't get past Sully. Sully's clear of him.
He's going to get past Links. He's going to get past Links. There you go. Troye's got it. Got it. Bloody hell.
There we go. He did get the undercut on Links. A powerful undercut here. And I think Links will get past Jay Story. He's got much fresher tyres. Much more grip on them. He'll have a lap fresher tyres than Troye, though, don't forget.
Look at that. Troye's 1.2 ahead.
And yeah, Sully, there we go. Sully's only 2 clear of Troye. Troye was about 4 seconds behind Sully before the pits. So he has gained 2 seconds there from doing an undercut Troye. Links is my only fantasy hope, St. Jack to say. Yeah, mine too. Oh, Troye might have got a warning there. I think he would have for cutting that corner. Now going for the S's.
It's just a pain, isn't it?
It is. It is. Rick takes the lead of the race and he's already pitted.
He will pit again though on around about lap 26. As Denon's got past Jay Story as well. As Serious Mushroom looked like he was going for a dive. Sean is in the pits. He's going to go the soft tyre.
Sully on Marvsky here. Troye does the fastest lap of the race. There we go then. That's how powerful the undercut was. Fastest man.
He got the slipstream.
Links can beat that fastest lap now because Links is closing up.
He got the slipstream.
Sully needs to get past Marvsky. Sully's going to have to follow Marvsky here potentially. Oh, he can get. No, he's going to get past here, isn't he? There we go. He does get past here. There we go. Sully is up. Dylan gets a penalty into P5. I was going to say, if he has to follow Marvsky on the hard tyres through the S's, that'd really help Troye and Links close up.
It would, yeah. So Sully has been able to get that gap.
He has got a 3-second penalty, whereas Troye and Links haven't. Sure, later on the race, Denzo and Rick will obviously come into it. Rick, of course, is leading, but isn't on the best of strategies after having to hit early and has got a 3-second penalty. And then Denzo, of course, back in P12 at the moment after getting wing damage. Already had to pit twice, but he's always in the race. Denzo is, no matter where he is. Jay Story's formed Daniel now, unfortunately.
Jay Story went off and Sean.
Marvsky's got Troye. Troye's trying to make a move here. He's had to go off the track though, not quite enough for him there. He's going to go around the outside of Marvsky though.
This is net P2.
And Links, look at Links. Links has got Troye.
Links has got Troye and it looks like it's going to be 3 wide going down to turn 1. As Links has just nudged in front of Marvsky. Links going to...
DRS is Troye.
He is, and unfortunately Troye has had to slot in behind Links. Links just making the most of that battle in between them two, using the slipstream off of Marvsky and being able to get past. And of course Links has the DRS there as well. I think it's kind of pity how you have the DRS there.
I tell you what, Sully has got to follow Nunda and Sweet MJP through the S's here. So you watch this gap. Links.
Oh, Tango going down the inside of Denzo. Tango is going to go round the outside of turn 5. He's going to be able to make the move. Sticky's on way better tyres as they don't make contact. Fair play to Denzo for being able to keep it, but Tango is on the better tyre. He's going to be down the inside of this turn, and he's got that move on Denzo. Those hards not looking good for this race at all. So yeah, Sully.
I said, look at that. Sully stuck behind these two. And Links has gained a second just in sector 3.
Down inside of the last corner, Sully goes. And he's got that move on Sweet MJP. Sweet MJP's gone into the pit, so Links, yeah.
Links fast as that. I said that gap of 2.5 seconds will disappear just from Sully having to follow in sector 3. Has lost 1.6 seconds to Links and Troye.
So yeah, he's lost a lot of time, and it looks like Nunda. It's not working well for Nunda's in P3. He's going to get caught up by these guys.
Feeling the benefit of it now. He's got to do another couple of laps and he'll be mediums to the end. Well, fair play to Nunda.
He's kept on the strategy, and even though it didn't look good at the start, he's gained a lot of positions after they've all pit, and there you go.
Definitely with a chance of points.
Definitely. But
Serious Mushroom's fallen down the order. Or he's just
he made a mistake. He got a bit wobbly on the traction, and yeah, Sully being stuck behind Nunda through the S's is going to be horrendous.
Yeah. Mushroom is very respectable when he does reserve. He's not pushing people off the track. He doesn't fight too hard, which is obviously he doesn't want to ruin other people's races, as he mentioned earlier. Troy's fallen back a bit from this battle, but Nunda holding these up, I'm sure we'll let him close back up in a second. And then he'll be swamped on the straight, and he might pit now. No, he doesn't. He's one with that.
He knows he's going to overtake him, and he's fair play. He's moved over, and Sully's trying to get the slipstream just in case Lynx catches up. I love this camera angle, just on the bridge there. Sully, he's going to go around the outside of Nunda for the podium places, and there you go. Nunda just tucks in there, and Lynx is going to have to deal with Nunda now for the next few corners until he gets the DRS. So here goes Lynx then. He has got the DRS, he's got the overtake mode. He's got about the same as Nunda. Nunda is using his, so is Lynx. Lynx goes down the inside of turn 4, and he's got that move sealed. Number 77, which is isn't that Bottas's number? Am I dreaming?
It is, yeah.
How's he got that then? Because you're not allowed to use
Bottas's car.
Yeah, but aren't you not allowed to use the?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure how that works, to be honest. It's in another pressure from Troy. Look.
Oh, Tango! Shiver me timbers. Tango almost got his nose cut off by Marvsky, and he's got the move done. Tango down the inside of Marvsky. Is young Tommy going to be able to make a move on Marvsky now as they go onto the straight?
Contact.
Look at this train.
Marv will have DRS, won't he? Nunda is in the pits then, that'll be medium CN for him. Yeah, this is a big train here. Denzo in it on the hard tyres as well, let's not forget.
Here comes young Tommy. He's got the slipstream. Marvsky got the slipstream off Tango. Look how much they catch on the straight.
He's gone. Hot stuff's gone. Hot stuff's gone.
Oh no.
He's got damage as well. It's gone from bad to worse for him.
Oh my god. Denzo serious mushroom.
So close. 4 temps Link's behind Sully now. He has. Yeah, they're now going through the S's. There shouldn't be any overtaking soon, but P8.
Oh, young Tommy, what a dive! Around the outside of Marvsky on turn 4.
It's defence. I don't think Marcy fought that too hard. He's now got Denzo behind him as well.
There you go.
I think Marcy might be in a few laps.
100%, yeah. I don't know why you put on those hards in the first place.
Yeah, I didn't think he would. He's still got a chance for some points though here, Marv. And everyone else has got a pit as well. Yeah, Denzo's got him here as well.
What a camera angle I've got.
Mushroom and Sean, look at them closing not far behind.
I know, Sean, he's not had the greatest race at the moment, only in P12. See if he can secure this place against Mushroom.
Thinks just can't get close enough to Sully. He has the DRS. I wonder if he'll be able to do it in the second DRS straight.
Tango's got the DRS on Dylan. Here goes Tango. He's swooping to the right, and he's got past Dylan for P6. There you go.
Sully's just got enough at the moment of Marv.
Oh, serious Mushroom and Marv. Nice move from Mushroom there to get up to P10. Is Sean going to try and move on Marvsky? Possibly. He's got the overtake mode out the corner. He's got the DRS. He's got the slipstream. Marvsky's moved over. Whoa! What on earth happened there?
Marvsky braked there, didn't he?
Marvsky brake checked him.
And Sean, yeah, Sean has got wing damage.
Well, that is a bit dirty.
I was only on Marvsky's onboard cam. And
I was on Sean's onboard cam.
Move him out of the way, but
yeah.
Yeah, no, in Marvsky, I think he just braked to try and get out of the way, knowing it not wanting to hold him up. Obviously, Sean was right behind him.
I think that probably will be a penalty
because of that. I think Sean will be reporting that after the race. Grieving on the track to tell Marvsky ain't happy, and Sam Swift is in the pits then.
Finally.
I'm not sure
look at this Lynx on Sully. Here goes Lynx. He's got the slipstream. This is for net P1 technically, if you think about it. Rick Dalton's still got a pit And here goes Links down the inside. He's moved over as well. And he's got that move on Sully. Links from last place, now up to second.
Rick, I'm not sure it's his for net. I think Rick could still get P1 here because he's trying to stretch out these mediums for another 2 laps, I think, and they'll be going softs to the end. And of course, Links, Sully, and Troy will all be stopping for softs again in a few laps. So they're all level on pit stops. It's just that Rick at this stage is a lot slower. So Links needs to get moving now to catch up to Rick. Troy AA has fallen off this battle between Links and Sully, but he's still clear of every other battle on the track. Denham in 7th. He's doing well in his halves. He's got 13 laps to go. I think it's possible for him to get to the end.
Yeah, I didn't realise Nunda pit.
Yeah, Nunda did pit a couple of laps ago. Sam's just pitted. He's put on scrub mediums though, so it came up 2 laps when he put them on. So he's, yeah, unfortunately didn't feel like going another 2 laps and then putting fresh softs on, which would have helped him much more. I think he would have got a warning there for cutting the corner 2. Sam, he's in P11 at the moment. Sweet MJP put him under pressure.
And Denzo's also...
And Rick's in the pits. Sully pits too.
Why?
I wonder if that's for mediums for Sully.
Has Sully got damage? We'll see with the pit
Rick
stop now.
is on mediums to the end. He couldn't go any longer, he felt. And it's mediums for Sully to the end too. Whereas I'm sure Links and Troy... And look, here goes Denzo and Dylan for P3. And he gets it. I'm sure Links and Troy will be going another 2 laps and then putting more softs onto the end. Maybe Sully didn't have any fresh softs left.
Possibly. I mean, fresh mediums are better than scrub softs or used.
And Sully's
softs.
been undercut by Sam Swift.
Oh,
How's
Sully.
Sam Swift done that?
I have no idea.
Hold on, I can't, Jamie. Hold on.
Sully's trying to... Sweet MJP's going to get past him at this rate, aren't I, Sully?
I don't know if Sully changed his wing or what, but
Look out!
No, I watched his pit
it's all
stop.
down there. He didn't.
I watched his pit stop. He didn't change his wing.
Yes, it looks very nice, Jamie.
He's got a job to catch up now.
Yeah, he's
Rick
got a job
Dalton
to
on
catch up.
previous
Rick
Mushroom,
Dalton,
look.
yeah. Rick Dalton, he's going to try and get past Mushroom, probably on this little DRS strat on the end of the S's.
Look how wide he's going. Rick Dalton across the corner,
just
trying
to get a
better
run.
exit.
Oh,
Mushroom
Mushroom almost went off the track, and Rick Dalton, easy move, ran the outside. Easy if you like. Oh, he's definitely got a warning for that though. He just completely cut that right-hander.
Links is pushing. Links really is pushing now.
Yeah, he's on 8 laps on those softs.
Don't forget Links started last.
They'll
and he's
pit
company
next lap.
first, and we're talking about him winning.
They will pit on lap 26, if not this lap. So, Rick is in a very good position, actually, if you think about it.
Yeah, yeah, Rick is one of the favourites to win this race.
If not the favourite.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sully
I
on
think
Sam
Links will be
Swift.
charging him. Links will be charging up to Rick at the end on fresh softs. Don't forget Rick with that penalty.
Yeah, yeah. Sully's going to try and get back past Sam Swift after Sam Swift somehow, some way got the undercut on him. And I noticed Sam Swift didn't use DRS on that straight either. Even though he had the
Don't
DRS
forget
of
the
his
activation
teammate.
zones at the end of the lap, so he might have been over a second behind. Marcy's that slow at the moment on these old hard tyres.
Oh, okay.
He lets his teammate through. He might have to let Sully through, and he does, yeah. Yeah, Marsky.
Marsky doesn't want another Sean incident, so...
No, I'm sure that's what he's doing with Sean, is letting him through. Obviously, Sean, unfortunately, got damage from it. Oh, and Sully's gone really
Sully's
wide.
gone really wide.
Links pits, that's possibly a lap earlier than I thought. Troy A follows in the pits.
Rick Dalton's losing a lot of time from Dylan here. Dylan will pit this lap.
Dylan pits
There you
too.
go.
So Denzo leads, and Rick's going to be second. All back to normal.
And yeah, Links, is he going to come out P3?
Where's Sam? Yeah, Links will be ahead of Sam.
There you
Sam's
go.
going to be up in fourth though. Sully's there. Sully's going to overtake him here, but down the inside he goes. He does get the move. Marcy stayed out though, ahead of Sweet MJP. Troy, unfortunately, has fallen a few places further back. Sweet MJP getting past Marcy for P6.
Yeah, Bradfield's also pit down there. He's gone onto those fresh softs for the last 10 laps of the race.
And Nunda has done a quality job here because his Sweet MJP and Marv both got to pit still. So Nunda could be net P6 with no penalties as well. So fair play to Nunda.
I think Denzo's got to pit again. I think I think he'll get a puncture if he carries on.
Oh, I'm looking for next season. You can see their tyre performance, can't you? You can see their tyre wear in the game next season. So I'm looking forward to that as Nunda gets past Marsky in the S's. That's how much Marsky's struggling. I think
It's not an
Marsky
option
being
either.
soft.
It's that tyre wear thing pops up, it's a bit like, do you know the strategy?
Does it just pop up at random times, does it?
Do you know the strategy
Okay.
thing that pops up
Yeah.
sometimes? It's like that. It's not an option.
Oh.
It just pops up randomly.
Right. It's a shame it doesn't. It's a shame you can't have it on your menu and then throw it up. Yeah,
Yeah,
Rick's
yeah.
catching up to Denzo. I think if Denzo pits it, I don't think he'll be able to close up. Even for someone of Denzo, who'll come out 9th at best. So Troye, talking of 9th, is getting past Marv's gear for P8. Even someone of Denzo, I don't think he can crawl back up to the podium. But on these hard tyres, if he can hold them out, I think it's possible still for Denzo with no penalties. Whereas Sully, Rick have both got penalties.
Dylan and Tango? Oh,
Denzo's
no.
got to try and make this last to the end.
He's got to, yeah, otherwise there's no point,
And Lynx,
really.
I think Lynx is strong favourite for the race now, after starting last, because he's already within 3 seconds of Rick, who's got a 3-second penalty, on fresher tyres, on softer tyres, of course, as well. He's on the softs. This is Lynx's race to lose.
It is. He can easily catch up to Denzo on those old hards as well. Easily. And yeah, Tango's being pressured by Serious Mushroom, actually. Which is a phrase you don't hear every day.
It really isn't.
Oh, there you go. Tango's gone
Tango's
wide.
on 9 up.
Is
I wonder
Mushroom
if
going to
he's
be able
got
to make a
old
move? Oh no, he's
Mushroom
had
gets
to,
a
oh, he's
penalty.
got a 3-second time penalty.
He'll have another one in straight after.
Yeah, he hasn't been able to
Lynx,
keep
that's
that
the
together.
fastest lap. Look at that. Yeah, Lynx. That's just a matter of time.
He's
before he gets
flying.
past Rick and Denzo.
He's absolutely flying. Troye, he's going to try and get past Nunda on this lap as well. Nunda's going to try and get past Sweet MJP. We could see 3 wide here. As Nunda's got the slipstream, he pulls out.
Tango's in the
Troye is
pits
also
again.
going to have the slipstream as well from the Hash driver. He pulls out. It is 3 wide. There you go. Nunda's going to be down the inside. And Troye is going to swoop round the outside of both of them. And it's the double overtake for the Alfa Romeo driver. That is a great move. And he's going to have the DRS there as well.
Next season, we've got to do the awards later because we would have seen championship performance of the season last week with Fast. Some of the overtakes there have been incredible. And obviously, I'm not going to talk it up yet, but Lynx's performance, I think, is looking good. Let's just say that.
It's looking a bit
We saw
too
it happen
good.
last season, didn't we, with Cowie? Last to first in Austria. Surely not 2 seasons in a row.
I mean,
It's looking likely.
he's lucky with with 8 laps left to go. You wouldn't be surprised, would you?
I'd be surprised if it didn't happen now.
Yeah, me too. Maybe we should redo the awards.
It put me on old medium saying, yeah, I thought that was strange, saying Tango on 9 up old medium, so I didn't think he'd been on them for that long. Yeah, put him on. Mediums he'd already used, unfortunately.
Oh, Rick's gonna go past Denzo. Oh, there you
He
go.
does, yeah. There we go. I don't
So
think
that'll
Denzo would've
leave Denzo a
fought
sitting
that
duck
too
for
hard.
Lynx
And I wonder if Denzo's going to try and hold Lynx up through the S's.
for his brother.
I think that's all he can do now, but even still, I think it's inevitable. And he's going to get past eventually.
I think secretly
Yes.
they're still working together, even though they're on different teams.
Oh, they will be. Oh, they're always working together. They always go out at the exact same time in quality. They communicate with each other. They help each other on the track. They're never involved in incidents with each other. They never hit each other. Yeah, Dan's already second behind, and he'll be holding up Lynx here through sector 2. Although when he gets to the DRS zone, I don't think there's much Denzo will be able to do. Mushroom gets ahead of Tommy for P10. Yeah, not this DRS zone. Denzo's still got DRS himself at the moment.
I think Ricky's going to try and keep
Maybe
Denzo
Rick's-
in that
yeah.
DRS.
That's exactly what I was about to say. Rick try and keep Denzo in the DRS.
Oh no, he's outside a second now anyway.
Yeah. No, he slowed down though. I think he slowed down and try and give it to him. I'm not sure if Denzo will have it or not.
No, he
Even
won't.
Still, the exit
I don't
Lynx
think
gets
he
a
will.
lot better. Denzo
He will.
Doesn't.
He don't have it. No. So it'll be a sitting duck to Lynx. He's not going to use his overtake mode because he knows he'll get the move done anyway. I mean, Denzo's got way more.
We'll get it done now.
Yeah, I know he'll get it done on the next DRS thing, possibly. Oh no, Rick slowed down.
He won't get DRS here though, still Denzo, because the activation's over both zones. Both DRS zones is at the end of the lap. Denzo's going to stay ahead. There's a whole lap now that they've managed to keep Lynx behind.
But to be fair, Lynx has not lost that much time to Rick. Because
Rick's
the only reason
up in
that
the
is
mindset.
because Rick's keeping Denzo in the DRS zone.
He's doing that to live. Oh, Denzo's made a mistake here. Can Lynx? No, it's not a place to make a move, is it? Rick's
No.
going to slow down, I think, to give Denzo the DRS. Find yourself a brother to race with, I think, is the message to Lynx. Because it's clearly
It'd be funny if it
not
actually
watching
happened
RS
as well.
Bring your brother along. Elsewhere, Troy A and P6 catching up to Sam. Great debut this has been for Troy, and Nunda's got that P7 now. It's been an incredible race from Nunda after strategy we wrote off early on. I'm not sure that, I think Lynx might have him here.
Come
He's not
on,
got as much
Lynx.
does he? I think
Here he goes. DRS open.
he's got him.
Denzo's a flashing. Lynx is a flashing. Lynx has got that slipstream. Denzo moves to the inside. They're side by side, and Lynx has got the move. And now it's only Rick to beat to get that last to first, that glory that we all like to see.
I think Denzo's going to be on the podium.
I think so too. Sully 7 seconds back. I don't think he'll make that gap up in 5 laps, especially to Denzo. So
Troy needs to get past Sam. Possibly he can close up. Troy could get P4 here. This would be great for Alfa Romeo.
what would really change everything is a safety car.
Denzo gets a cheap pit stop, and Troy does get past Sam for P5.
There you go.
Tango's as fast as that for the race we just saw as well. So as fast as that point to come from Tango, Nunda gets a 3-second penalty. It's been a great race from Sam Swift. He was right down the back of the grid, wasn't he, after lap 1? He had to have an early pit stop for damage. Links on Rick Dalton, then not close enough, but I think he'll be a sitting duck on the straight. About the same ERS saved up. Sam's just got a 3-second penalty. Troy A looking good for P5. Now he's past Sam, possibly P4 if he can close up to Sully, which I think he will. Possibly even P3 if Denzo's in the pits. Denzo pits, he can't go to the end. It feels right.
I knew it. I knew it.
Make it. He's got to put fresh softs on now. Troy could be on for a podium here on his debut.
Lynx is weaving left to right. Lynx, sorry, Rick Dalton. Is Lynx going to go?
He's not got enough.
Rick has pooed himself, I think is the phrase.
Rick gets another penalty. Rick gets another penalty. He might even lose second here.
He might even lose second to Sully.
Lynx just has to stay there, doesn't he? I mean, Lynx is.
He wants to get it on track. It's better to get it on track.
You're not going to risk getting damage. I think Argentina did it before in Vietnam earlier in the season. He risked trying to overtake Sloth. He went wide. He didn't need to because he had no penalties. He would have won it on penalties. But he tried to go past. It went wrong for him. He got damage and didn't win the race in the end.
Yeah.
So Lynx will be thinking that in the back of his mind.
I think Lynx will get past anyway.
Closing up to Sully, which I thought he would on those soft tyres. Denzo come out in 9th, and he's got Dylan in front, which I'm sure he'll get past soon. Sweet MJP still got to pit. 12 laps on those softs. It's the most I've seen anyone go on them. Troyer's got a 3-second penalty of his own now, so Sully's looking good for that P3.
At this point, Lynx is just toying with him a little bit.
Yeah, I think. Oh, Rick's trying to keep the move. Rick's trying to keep the place on the track.
Here comes Lynx. So he's got the DRS. Is he going to make it before the corner? I don't know.
Oh, he backs off.
Oh, Rick's locked
Rick
up
has
once
no
again.
Penalties. Lynx goes for that. Denzo and Sweet MJP for P7. 13 laps. Sweet MJP's been on those softs. That's incredible. But Denzo can still close up. Denzo potentially can still get at least P5 here for Denzo.
Yeah, at least. He hasn't got any penalties, has he?
P2 comfortably. Because it's 8.3 seconds. I'm still surprised Sully. He must have had no fresh softs left. That's why he pitted a lap or two early and went for mediums. Because the strategy medium soft has definitely been the best one, as Lynx has shown.
100%. Yeah, I don't think Lynx will even go for an overtake on Rick at this rate.
No, there's no need. There's no need to.
Be good to watch though.
It's lovely. It's lovely to win it on the track. Be first on the track, but you're not going to risk the actual race win just to get across the line first, are you? Wouldn't have thought so. Anyway, these softs will start to go off soon, and I think these mediums might actually possibly be quicker. Rick might actually be quicker. Yeah. Possibly even now we're at the crossover, 7 lap old softs. Yeah, Rick is a bit further in front this time round.
Dylan looks like he's going to get past 3 MJP here as well.
Fastest lap for Denzo. I doubt that'll be beaten. Shocked if that's beaten, in fact.
Yeah.
It's half a second quicker than Tango's fastest lap is set. And Dylan, Sweet MJP, yeah. Sweet MJP, surely not going to the end on those soft tyres. Surely not.
He's gonna. Oh, I thought he was gonna go down the middle.
His teammate around the outside. I think he's going to go for it. He is, yeah, Sweet MGP. Don't think he'll be fighting that with his teammate, and he's sliding a little bit. Yeah, and Tommy's going to get him here as well. Or they make contact.
Oh, Tommy's had to go onto the grass. There you go, down inside.
I think that's it now. I think the top 10's done. Sweet MGP is not going to be able to close up unless someone crashes out. And then Sean and the rest of that battle are quite far behind. Is that a puncture? Is that a puncture for Sweet MGP? He's started to slide. I think he's got... Has he got a puncture?
No.
No, he hasn't. I thought I'd just see him start to slide.
I think it'll be very close though. His Link's going to close up to Rick Dalton. Finally, he's close enough. Rick's moving left to right. Link's is going to go down the inside, and he's going to make the move before the corner to get into first. He's gone from 20th to first. All he needs to do now is not make a mistake. That's all he needs to do. Rick Dalton doesn't have the DRS either. And tell you what,
Sweet MJP does stay out.
we said it from the start. We said it from lap 1. Link's going up to P11. He was in a chance to win this race. I don't want to hear commentators curse.
He made half the moves up at the start, and that was incredible. The safety cars have not helped. They've, I wouldn't say particularly helped him, but they've messed up other drivers' strategies. They've not messed up Link's strategy though, and his pace has just been absolutely incredible. It's been an absolute masterclass from Link's. On the penultimate lap, going through sector 3 now to start the final lap of the race. Wow,
Shit,
just incredible. Denzo is up into 6th. He got ahead of Nunda. He's going to get ahead of... yeah, Troy's been slow on this stint. He's fallen back off Sully. He was in the mediums. Denzo, as it stands, is P4. And if Denzo gets his skates on the last lap, he could... Oh, no, he's got to gain a good few seconds still to get on that podium, but it's P4 at the moment, it looks like, for Denzo. There you go, then Link starts the final lap of the race.
Yeah, Denzo is going to try and make a move. Yeah, they're going side by side through the pit straight. Denzo's going to have DRS, and there you go. It's already pulled in front. Rapid. Absolutely rapid. Lynx is a flashing now as well. They both are flashing. They're both on exactly the same as well.
They are. I wonder if Denzo can gain 3 seconds on Sully in the final sector.
Ah, definitely
the final
not.
2 sectors.
I mean, if he does, that'd be very impressive.
Oh, Rick is starting to struggle.
He is starting to struggle.
Lynx now starts sector 3.
He has
Denzo
started
just
sector 3.
Teammate Troy lets him through.
There you
Got to say,
go.
we mentioned before this race, Lynx now a multiple race winner in WNR after last week in Singapore. We mentioned at the beginning of the stream, can he potentially, as you can see, the
Mexico Stadium is alight. He's round the final corner. He started in 20th. He's finished first here in Mexico. Lynx wins the Mexican Grand Prix. Rick Dalton in second. Sully coming around the final corner. Is it going to be third for Denzo possibly?
Is he going to gain 3 seconds? He's gained, but he nearly
Unfortunately
did.
not. It's fourth for Denzo. Troy in 5th. Sam Swift in 6th. Nunda in 7th.
Sean's taking Sweet MJP out there.
Oh dear.
In sector 3, he's
Dylan
still
in 8th. Serious Mushroom in 9th. Tango, unfortunately, he had a bit of a... Yeah, it's more problems for Tango.
Just done 16 laps on the soft tyres and not got a puncture.
That is very impressive. So MJP up to 11th. Almost got points.
Up to 11th. Well, I've got to say, we were talking at the beginning of the stream. Linked potentially, can he challenge Denzo next season? Being in it for a full season with some of the performances he's done so far. Never mind, can he challenge him? Is he the favourite for the title next season, Lynx? Because that was absolutely incredible. P20 to P1 in Mexico with some of these drivers on the grid. Absolutely incredible. Got to say, fair play to Lynx. P20 to P1. It's been done again in the Premier League. And that was an absolutely epic race.
I think that is performance of the season.
Well, it's got to be, isn't it? We've got to put some special mentions at the end of our awards video. The performances of the last couple of weeks. Driver of the day, Lynx. Oh,
what a surprise!
Must have been a tough one for the game to decide. Wow. Quick look through the results then.
There you go. So there's Lynx on the podium. And it'll be Rick Dalton in second, Sully in third, Denzo just missing out on that podium in fourth, Troy A in fifth on his debut for Alfa Romeo. Fair play to him. Sam Swift in sixth. No, carry on.
No, go on, you go for it, mate. I was going to go for standings.
Nunda in seventh, Young Tommy in eighth, Dylan in ninth, and Serious Mushroom, who rounds out the top 10, in 10th. Obviously, Jay Bradfield in 11th, just missing out on those points. Sweet MJP in 12th, Sean in 13th, Marsky in 14th, Tango in 15th, Jay Story in 16th, Potstuff in 17th, Dan Murphy in 18th after DNFing, Chazza in 19th, and Gurman in 20th after both of those DNF'd as well.
As for standings, yeah, so that battle for P3, Lynx takes P3 at the moment, Sully is now P4, Siege has got, well, Siege almost impossible for him to get third now. He looks like he's going to get fifth, and as for the constructors, we have 22 points plus the fastest at point for Denzo, so 23 for Alfa Romeo, 18 for Racing Point, so the gap going to the final race of the season, 24 clear are Alfa Romeo. Wow, what a race. Sam in sixth as well. Nunda in seventh, making that one-stop work as well. Got to give a special mention to Nunda, because I think we wrote him off at the start too early.
Yeah, definitely.
And Nunda's in the comments saying definitely would have been high if I wasn't hit off by Denzo at the safety car restart. So maybe that's why Denzo had that wing damage, because he made contact with Nunda by the sounds of it.
Possibly.
Mushroom saying he got a pen from Tango, couldn't see the corner, not his fault, and he had to cut it. Yeah, next season, we had a few people say about 3-second penalties this season. Can you remove them? We said no at the beginning of the season, so I don't think that's something that's fair to change mid-season. But next season we will be removing 3-second penalties if people obviously get them from being, I don't know, forced off the corner, even not deliberately or anything, but it's one of those things the game does. But that will be possible next season. That's it.
That is it.
One to go then.
One race to go. League One Championship and Premier League next week, and that'll be the final time for
I've got to
WNR.
just quickly make an announcement here.
Go on then.
Mushroom finished ahead of Bradfield.
Yeah, because I got taken out. I lost about 10 seconds there. Otherwise, I would have been ahead.
There we go. All done, lads. Brilliant race.
Good race from everyone. So yeah, last one next week, and that'll be WNR's last weekend. Sad times.
Well, under this name anyway.
Under this name. So yeah, see you next week, everyone at Abu Dhabi.